and action.
Now, how was that true?
So
Mistakes were made in the game of cards.
So yeah, I mean that's just part of life. But I guarantee you one thing: mistakes. Cars are a little bit like women. We make mistakes with women, but I will say one thing: I guarantee you, I made fewer mistakes playing cards than you have with women.
Did he just really say that?
I think he just really said that.
Well,
And he does have a point there.
are you agreeing with him?
He does have a point there.
Were you little bleep head? That little bleep head?
No,
You know, I hate to agree with you, but
well,
mistakes have been made.
hey, I'm gonna say this, and I think it's a pretty accurate, true statement.
Uh-huh.
I bet there's not a man living that hasn't made a mistake with a woman, and there's not a woman living that hasn't made a mistake with a man.
Now, hold on.
I will agree.
Whoa.
I will
Okay.
agree with
And
that.
I'm just talking about in general. I'm not
No,
talking about
okay.
you or him. I'm just
Right.
talking in general.
I do
So we're
agree
not
with
pick
that, yeah.
we're not picking on air on women or men.
No.
We're just saying mistakes have been made.
But I guarantee you,
I'll say every day.
ask a woman that, and they would say it's always a man's fault.
You know, I was watching, and I thought it was really poetic when I heard it. And it was a woman on, I'll admit, I watched the video on Facebook. But it was a woman said that now men, whenever they, pardon my French, have sex with a woman, that not all the time, but a good portion of the time, it might not mean anything to them. But now for the woman, it means something to them. And so that's how misunderstandings happen.
You
So
know,
mistakes are made.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, it's not necessarily mistakes are made, it's just misunderstandings.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, so if women knew men a little bit more and understood that
So
it's
you're
just
saying,
part of our physiology to not
nature.
not to necessarily fall in love with everyone that we're with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to put it.
That's
Wow, you know what? Sound like we,
fella's got a point there.
well, it's, I like talking philosophy unless it's not for my benefit.
But now what she was saying was, and I think the point she was trying to make was, women think we're dogs for thinking that way.
Well,
It's-
that's our own fault.
But
That's
yeah,
men in general.
that's true. You're right. But she was saying that's just how a man looks at it, right or wrong. And that's one reason why men and women look at things differently than men do. I mean, than each
Well,
other do. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Now, what do you got to say about that, Doctor?
Well, tell you
Dr.
what,
Mike?
I like talking philosophy unless it's to my disadvantage. And it don't sound like it's to my advantage right now.
To talk about that
Yeah.
particular
Well,
subject.
yeah, well, no, it sounds like,
You can change subject.
oh, no. I mean, we're talking philosophy now.
I don't know if we're talking
I don't know
philosophy
if
or
it's
not.
philosophy or
I
not.
think it's nature, like Michael said.
That's right.
It's just nature. It's not in our minds. That's just the way.
It's just the way things are thought.
No, it's the way our psyche is. It's the way we think.
Yeah. Just the way men think.
That doesn't necessarily mean that we're crazy. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're fiends or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's just, and I don't even know if I agree with that. I'm just telling you that I thought that was very interesting when I heard
No,
it.
but it
Her
does
say
make sense
that.
though. It does make sense though.
Because I think we have a need, and yeah, I think if you're going to engage in close relations with a person, you kind of should.
You gotta have that.
You should have something in the back of your mind that it
That
could
you-
go further than just the one night stand.
Right.
But now I don't think in every situation it's going to go that way. Do you? I don't think so.
No.
And why?
Should it? Probably,
It
yeah.
probably should,
Does it?
but
Yeah.
not every situation goes that way. I mean,
No, it doesn't.
You know?
I mean, sometimes.
Mistakes are made.
not every, whether it's right or wrong, not every situation goes that way.
Right, and I think her point was it's not necessarily that we're in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. She's just saying that's just kind of how we are.
Yeah.
How our DNA is.
Now that doesn't necessarily
No,
mean
it has
that.
nothing to do with your DNA.
No, it has, it's just DNA. No, that's your heritage. But DNA as far as us being a male,
Well,
yes. It's just part of the male psyche, or the male inner. Well, I don't.
could it be part of our DNA?
I've always wondered that.
Let me get that pen from you.
What do you need? This pen right there.
I like the fancy one.
Did you just flip it on?
You know what? Oh. Well, I was getting ready to send him to his room with no supper.
But I really thought that was profound, especially for a woman.
To say that.
To say
nice stuff about us.
That. I don't know if it's nice.
No, it's.
I think it's just being it's just being realistic.
But what you put that way makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And another thing that you can say on top of that is, I've also heard that you always heard the nice guy always finishes last.
Yeah.
I mean, I think personally sometimes it's okay not to be nice.
So should I be mean?
No, I didn't say that. I just said sometimes it's okay not to be nice. That doesn't mean you gotta be rude. It doesn't mean you gotta be crude. It doesn't mean you gotta be obscene or anything like that. It just means sometimes you don't always have to think of the other person's feelings when you make the decision. Sometimes you gotta think of yourself as well.
Yeah.
And I know you think that way, Michael, at times. Are you counting? So, what do you think about that, Mr. Dr. Mike?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can say it.
Well, what I think about that.
See, we'll just open it up for discussion. I didn't say
Yeah,
I didn't say I felt that way.
Well,
I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's just the way some are felt. Just the way some are felt.
Summer felt. Summer felt. You don't wear a felt hat in summer. You wear a straw hat.
Well, you just don't get it.
I guess I don't. Tell me what I don't get.
Well, it's living I'm talking about, not dying.
Man, I'm confused. So, hey, you're shuffling those cards. These are who's. I'm not just gonna grab
Well,
them.
he's gonna let you pick a pile.
I'm not gonna do that because I know dang well he's got him stacked. So what do you?
You know it's gotta be rigged.
Yeah, I don't know, but so I think we better stop and let him give us his opinion. But you do agree sometimes you gotta make decisions based on what you feel. Not necessarily on just what the other person feels.
Well, I usually try to give the other people the benefit of the doubt.
I didn't say that. That wasn't what I was saying. Sometimes when you make a decision, or
Yeah,
that
I
decision,
understand that. I
some-
totally
sometimes
understand
sometimes you gotta decide what you think's best.
that. Yeah.
And the other person, if they disagree with you, sometimes you gotta just go the other way.
This is true. This is true.
You each pick a spot. Pick a pile.
Did you want?
Why don't
stop
you hand me
the-
which one you want me to have?
No.
Did you want to stop?
Uh, Joke's gonna be on you guys.
Did you want to stop? the-
So they all have this equal amount in them? Are you sure?
Yes.
You didn't short him one, like he did that last game.
If anything, I added one.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that.
Wow.
So the question was,
Pick a pile.
and you tell us what you think. Sometimes you can't always do what the other person go with what the other person wants to do. Sometimes you gotta do what you want to
Exactly. Yeah.
do.
And you can't always. No, you can't always go with what the other person does. You know.
Yeah. Did you want to stop the recording and start us a new recording all over?
I kind of like the way everything's going right now.
You do?
Yeah.
So we need to introduce that we're going to play another game.
No, I wouldn't do that. They know.
I think they already figured that out.
Hey, Roy,
Why don't you pick another pile?
when you get a stopping point, would you like to come in here and pick a pile? How would you like to come in here and pick a pile?
So tell me what you think. 'Cause I sense that you disagree with what I just said.
No, what I don't understand is he's quoting scriptures from Lonesome Dove.
Because that's the smartest thing that there is to say.
How you figure?
And it's not, but what it is, you're quoting scriptures from Lonesome Dove to what he's talking about, and none of it makes sense.
Okay, ask me a question again.
Well, I think the premise of it is
I mean,
it
sometimes.
started out as we guys, the nice guys, always finish last, and so sometimes my thinking on it is sometimes you shouldn't always be so nice.
And right there, you
You
said,
shouldn't be so nice. Okay.
right there,
Well,
you said, well, it's not living I'm talking about, it's not dying I'm talking about, it's living.
Yeah.
So
because
what does that got to do
what's
with
it got- I tell you
anything he
what-
said?
I'll tell you what it's got to do with it.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm fixing
Help us make sense out of it.
Okay, I'm fixing to make it make
Pepper,
sense.
Pepper. I'm gonna start calling you Pepper.
Pepper Ridge?
No?
Okay, I'm fixing to make it make sense, but y'all gonna make me forget what I'm gonna make sense.
Okay.
I think you already
Because,
forgot.
no, I had it memorized. I knew what I wanted to say, but y'all just kept on picking at me till I forget my words of wisdom.
Here, you need these glasses.
You ain't got no wisdom.
I had some words of wisdom that I was gonna
Go
give
ahead.
y'all.
Go ahead.
But y'all just picked at me and picked at me and picked at me till there's nothing left but my dignity.
See, there he goes again, quoting scriptures off of Lonesome Dove.
That had nothing to do with that.
Yes, it did.
Dignity.
Uh-huh.
Oh, where that come from?
Well,
Lonesome
okay.
Dove.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I think what you're trying to say is you disagree wholeheartedly with what I just said.
Exactly.
No, I
That's the
didn't
way
say
I
I did.
took
I did not say I disagreed
I took it like
either.
that, didn't you?
I did not
I did.
say I disagreed.
So you'd rather be.
See, y'all picking at me.
What's the
till
easy way to
I
say
had
it?
a good set of words of wisdom for y'all.
So you're just whooped.
No,
You just want to be wolves.
no. I had good words of wisdom.
Okay. Well, we're waiting for it.
But y'all have picked at me so much till I cannot remember.
We wasn't picking at you. No, we wouldn't
Well,
pick
it's
against you.
two of y'all against one.
No, we're not against you.
And if y'all would listen to what I have to say,
We're listening.
Well, listen to you.
We're
y'all
listening.
done made me forget.
You want a shot of whiskey?
I never thought about that. That might help me remember what I was going to say.
No, go ahead. I'm just messing with you. You really don't know what you want to say.
I thought I did one time.
Well, why didn't you say it?
Huh?
Why didn't you say it?
Because y'all asked me so many questions, I done forgot.
So you just start over?
Start all over, Jim.
But all y'all gonna do
No,
is
listen,
use
listen to
me.
what he
Then
said.
we're gonna shut up, and you're gonna give us your
You're gonna-
thoughts. So, and you got an opinion just like anybody else, and it's just as valid as anybody else's.
So y'all want words of wisdom, right?
Well, I'm not asking for wisdom.
I mean, I'm not.
I
That
just
doesn't.
want to know your opinion.
I want to know your opinion. So it started out was women. So men always, the nice guy always finishes last. And so my thinking on it was, and it's not just my thinking, it's a lot of other people's thinking too, is that maybe we shouldn't be so nice. And when I said that, I said, maybe you can't always go by, if they want to do something, you can't always do what they want to do. Sometimes you got to do what you want to do.
Yeah. And y'all want to know if I agree with this, right?
Well, no, you interrupted and was going to tell me you didn't agree with that. I could see the look in your face that that was a bunch of bullcrap.
What do you think?
I want to know what you think.
But I had some words of wisdom I was going to give y'all.
Okay, we'll give it to you.
You give it to us. That's what we're waiting on. That's why he repeated what he just said.
But see, y'all keep talking at me,
We're not
and
talking.
I keep losing my track of thought.
Okay.
You know. Now, y'all. Now, see, folks, this is what I have to deal with all the time. I love these two guys, but they keep popping questions at me, and I have these words of wisdom I want to give them because I've experienced a lot.
Because you're 80 years old.
No, I didn't say that. Besides that, the older the violin, square the music. Now, I had words of wisdom, but I've forgotten what I was going to say. That's not a sign of old age, is it?
So does that mean it's gone, it's not going to come back? So we can go and talk? Or are you thinking it's going to come back?
Well, I'm thinking words of wisdom if I can remember what the question was.
So do you not agree with that idea, or you think we're just way off?
I agree with y'all's idea.
Sometimes it's better just to say I agree.
That's what I
So
agree.
that way you don't have to think nothing at all. Now with your.
You know what? I bet you we've got everybody here that's watching our video today. I bet you we've got everybody as confused as what I am.
Why would you be
I think
confused?
you two have it all figured
That
out.
was an easy. That's kind of okay. I get you. I know what you're saying. Cause we did. Yeah.
Badger me.
Well, it's just a look in your eyes like that was the dumbest thing you ever said. At least that's what.
Well, this one here is looking at me pretty
At
serious.
least that's what I saw.
And you're looking at me like a prankster. And I can't figure out which one of y'all is more serious.
We're both serious.
Y'all are good. Y'all are really that good.
So, okay. Anyway, I guess we'll go on to something else. But what's that gonna be?
Now, if you look at that camera, folks gonna see how serious you are. Because you're pretty serious.
He's got his game face on. He's ready to play some cards.
You know what? We can't tell whether he's coming or going in that place right there.
He's going. Oh man. Well, I think we all just want to do the right thing,
Oh, yeah.
and we want to do the right thing for other people, but we're not going to let them run all over us.
No, no, no.
And that's bottom line.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want anybody to test me on that because I'm gonna prove them wrong. I mean, I'll prove myself right.
Well, the way I see it is I've always been a professional at my own opinion. That's the way I see it.
I think that's probably true.
Now, I don't know if everybody else would think that's how I am or not, but I do.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty accurate.
Yeah.
You think?
I think.
Yeah. Oh man.
We had more fun. We had more fun around here than anybody is allowing us to have.
Well,
Well,
I heard Family's in Oklahoma.
Thelma Lou, yeah. That's what I
Is she
heard.
living up there now?
Thelma Lou living in Oklahoma now?
Up in, is it Oklahoma City?
oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, so she ain't coming back down here to mess with your horses? Or you know,
I don't know. I don't know if she will or not.
Yeah. Oh well.
Or it could be Edmond, Oklahoma. I
Oh
think.
yeah,
Edmond.
yeah, yeah. That's where it is.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I guess we won't have to talk about her no more for a while.
Yeah. You got a good point.
Not unless she comes back around. Down here. Come.
I'll be right back, folks. I've got to go get me a cold drink. What do you want? Orange? I know exactly what you get. We've got everything covered.
I think they call it. Well,
Is it Edmond, Oklahoma? That's north of Oklahoma? Yeah, it's, Edmond, Oklahoma.
is it North Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
So she rides. She at a ranch now. She working at a ranch.
Working, well, I don't know if it's a ranch, but she's working with horses up there.
Okay. Well, probably a good thing for her to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, probably so.
So, since they've left us here to
Well, you've done a really good job there. Hey, you got these right here too?
That's just candy.
Oh, that's just candy?
maybe it's the bottom 25. All right, y'all ready? Everybody's got their cards.
Yeah, we've got all our new cards. We're ready to play another game after having a deep discussion over here, Park.
Not
So,
that far. That's one
okay, so
thing.
now we're gonna draw, see who, we're gonna flip a card. Why does it look like I got a lot of cards?
What do you mean?
Sure looks like I've got an
That's
awful lot of
25.
cards. That's 25? Okay, it sure looks like more than that. Oh.
We were hoping you wouldn't see it.
This is bottom 25.
Should let them just keep playing with them.
Y'all are good. Y'all are really good.
Y'all ain't know y'all in there just into. I was rapping present.
You got
Well-
distracted, took me out to the shop.
We thought we were gonna.
You followed me out to the shop because you were telling me you were going to mess them over again.
We thought we'd have to make up for that shortage.
Y'all are good.
That you gave